Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. For today we have got an exciting one because we're going to be reviewing the new collection from Ensley Cosmetics, which is the Underland collection. So if you want to hear my thoughts, see close-ups, swatches, all the things, see this look, then please stick around for today's video and make sure you are subscribed before leaving today. Let me go ahead, zoom you up, and let's look at all these beauties up close and personal. The eyeshadow palette is going to retail for $70 and you can use my affiliate code BRITTANYRAE to save some money. So this actually has 7 mattes and 8 shimmers. I do like the size of it. It's a smaller palette compared to what Ensley typically gives us. I love that we get a nice mix of warm shades, cool shades. It goes really light to really deep. Honestly, these shimmers are just next level beautiful. They're sparkly, shifty, all of the things that you typically see from Ensley Cosmetics, and you don't have to work hard to get that impact. It is very beautiful. I also love that they have that beautiful white in the palette. It's beautiful for just blending out other shades. So as far as like the color story goes, I absolutely love it, and it is very inspiring in my opinion. I don't have anything quite like this in my collection. I do love how grungy it is, while also you could do very daytime looks or just make it really smoky. And in this collection, you also have a little mirror duo. I'm not exactly sure exactly how much this is going to be, but I think it's so cute and it kind of opens up like a book. So I actually love the mirror. This collection also has a 5 singles, and these are going to retail for $18 each. And these are actually handmade, so hand pressed. They're very luxurious formula. The singles are so shifty and so beautiful and sparkly. Ensley has a phenomenal singles formulation. It is truly so special. It's really hard to compare this formula to any other. It's just very luxurious. The shades that were selected for this collection are so beautiful, especially that stunning hollow, like silver holochrome shade. That one has my heart. This collection also comes with a Distorted Dreams Face Duo, which is going to retail for $18. This has a blush and a bronzer, and the owner said that this isn't just like a typical bronzer. She said that she created this bronzer to be very versatile. It's designed to have the option to be mixed with a blush to lighten it, especially for those with fair skin tones or who prefer a softer blush look, as well as doubling as a transition shade for the eyes. And I think it would be awesome mixed with the single highlighters as well. I personally do not want to wear the blush on its own or the bronzer on its own. I love mixing them together because the blush is a little bit too deep for my skin tone. I can make it work, but it's a little bit of a struggle and it takes me some time, but I like them together. So these singles are truly absolutely beautiful, and they are going to retail for $14 each. Moonlight Madness highlighter is going to retail for $14. It is absolutely gorgeous, and the Dream Multichrome highlighter is going to retail for $20. They are just so sparkly. The red fiery one is just so intense. I actually love using both these. I think they complement my skin tone. I think that they're just fun and they're different. I typically do not reach for a highlighter that has sparkles in there, but it's just, like I said, it's so fun and it's just different from like my everyday champagne highlighter. And I also like using these on the eyes, and especially like on the inner corner for a fun pop. So the lip combo is going to retail for $35 or $13 each, and I will say that these colors I typically do not reach for, especially the black, but they honestly paired all three together are lovely. So first I think we have Off With Their Heads, this beautiful sparkly plumping lip oil, and it doesn't burn. I absolutely love this one. I've been wearing it on its own and mixed with other shades. So this is one where I would wear this daily. I think it's beautiful, especially if you want to make a look just a little bit more cool tone. So I do like that. And the lip lacquer is called Underland, and I'm not gonna lie, I would probably never use this on its own, but I will say that I think this would be so cool all over the lips with a multi-chrome eyeshadow on top to give just like something fun, a little bit different out of your everyday neutral lippy. It's definitely a statement and sometimes fun just to like mix it up. Very beautiful. And the last one is Bonkers, which is definitely a shade that a lot of people are going to absolutely love. They all three smell wonderful, and this formulation in particular is just so whipped and lovely. So this is one that I absolutely love. I think a lot of people are going to absolutely love this one. And I also want to show you how I would use all three of these in combination in case you're wanting the bundle and you're not exactly sure how to mix them. So I just use a lip liner and 1 dot of the solid black lip lacquer because I didn't want to go overboard, and I just blended it out with my hand. Topped it on with the lip oil because when in doubt, absolutely. And of course, I just mixed bonkers in with the rest. I had no idea exactly what I was going to do with this eye look. I definitely wanted to mix some of the greens with some of the more smoky tones. I wanted to throw a whole bunch of shimmers on my lids. I had somewhere to go, so I was kind of rushing for this look. And that's one thing about Ensley Rain. They literally blend to perfection. You don't have to have a lot of time to create a beautiful look, and the shimmers, like as you can see, they are truly magical, extremely shifty, and I love deeping out the outer third with a shimmer just to kind of smoke it out and help it mesh with the mattes and the shimmers. And this shade in particular that looks like a very tie-dye is so beautiful. It's such a spicy neutral. It's silver with hollow chromes in there. It's just one of those beautiful shades that I don't have a lot in my collection, and y'all know I'm here for a fiery multichrome. It's pink and it's hollow chrome and it's just everything goodness, and it just elevates every single look. So I'm definitely here for these shimmers. They are truly beautiful, and they're the Ensley Rain formulation that you know and love. Like I said, it's just going to come down to, is this color story for you? Are you in the market for something like this? If so, then I think you're going to absolutely love it, and look at it in the low light. Like, it is so beautiful in every which way possible. I did not have any problem with any of the shades. They all blended out very easy, and as you can see, they look beautiful on one another. Okay guys, I hope you liked the look. Sorry if you hear my sound machine and a whole bunch of noise in the background. There's nothing I can do about that, so we're just going to roll with it. Let's go ahead and swatch the shimmers. Guys, these are just pure magical, beautiful, delicious shimmers. So let's go ahead and just get them all over my hand so you can see just how spectacular they are. They're sparkly and shifty. I love the formula that they put in this palette. There are a few different textures. A lot of the multi-chromes are just so smooth and luxurious feeling. Y'all are going to love it. Okay, that's one dip. I'm going to go ahead and go back into this one, the Red Queen. I want to do another dip. This is one that's so smooth. The first holochrome was just a touch soft. They're both so smooth, guys. Beautiful. Sorry that this whole video is a little like off, but I'm just rolling with it. Like, we're all sick and I'm in full mom mode, okay? Now we're gonna go into this one. This one's a little bit more textured, and oh, wow, like, I'm so in love with these shimmers. Oh my word. They're so pretty. Okay, now we're gonna go into the like fun tie-dye looking one. My pinky is not gonna do this justice, so I'm gonna do one more dip. This one is another one that's a little bit textured. Oh my gosh, but look at that. Makes a statement. What a fun shade that turned out to be. Wow. It's so pretty in the pan, I didn't even want to mess it up. It looks almost blue in the pan, but then it becomes like a spicy silver neutral. Now let's go over here. Whoa, this one is literally like, it's insanely beautiful and shifty. I try to use lots of different shimmers on my eyes. Just know that if you pick one and you go all over like a one and done look, that's where it's going to have like the most impact. And I love some of these really deep shades. I know a lot of people don't like deeper shimmers, but you can put it like on the outer third or smoke it out or whatever you would like. You're gonna like see the shift in the mirror in just a second. It doesn't look like anything special, but like I promise you, in just a second, you'll see the magic. And then we have a 3 left, which, too, I'm not the biggest fan of these textures. They're fine, they're just not my favorite. It's not as luxurious as the rest. There's that beautiful green. And then this is like a gunmetal blue silver smoky shade. Just beautiful. The head, I think we're going, oh my gosh, this is another like smooth multi-chrome. I have glitter everywhere. It is so pretty. I'm gonna put this on my hand. Oh my goodness gracious. It is so beautiful. That's one dip, y'all, and I barely went in. Oh my gosh. How beautiful. Let me get my mirror. if my daughter wakes up right now, oh, it's gonna be so bad. Alright, here we have it. Look at the shift. It is so crazy beautiful. Okay, here's some. The one by my middle finger and my ring finger, those aren't very shifty. They're just sparkly and pretty. Not my favorite formula. It doesn't compare to like the two multi-chromes that you see. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This is a shade that I deepened up the outer corner with. So I'm going to wash my hands and then kind of wrap up some of my thoughts on this beautiful collection. Let's go over the Underland collection. The palette, a million out of 10. I think it's beautiful. I love the packaging. I love the color story. It's magnetic. You get different textures in here. The mattes are a lovely formulation. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about this palette. There's versatility. It's light. It's deep. The shimmers, light, deep, everything. I love this color story. Obviously, I've only used it once, so keep that in mind. I don't know, their shades, it's like a grungy fall goodness, and I love that you get light shimmers and deep shimmers, hollow chromes, warms, cools. This is a color story that inspires me, and I feel like I could get neutral looks out of it, colorful looks, smoky looks, fall, year-round. So this is just a color story that I'm definitely going to gravitate towards. I love that it's a smaller palette. It's nothing large. So I'm excited to see that Ensley Rain kind of gave us a smaller palette, and I'm here for it because it's so pretty. Alice in Wonderland theming, like, oh my gosh, say less. Let's go ahead and go over the highlighters. You saw me apply them. I typically don't reach for a sparkly highlighter, but these are beautiful. I don't have a lot of multi-chrome highlighters in my collection, so I'm so beyond excited to play with these and continue to use them. I'm going to also love mixing them as eyeshadows as well, especially this one right here. It is so beautiful and fiery, and I think they honestly both complement me well. This one may be a little bit too deep for me, but it's still beautiful and fun. So sparkly, so not for the faint of heart. And then we have the cheek duo. I think these are going to be like perfect fall blushes. I know this one was kind of marketed as more of like a bronzer, but as I said earlier, her intentions was more to kind of like blend this one out, and either you could go bold, just kind of like blend it out with the lighter shade. To me, I didn't see bronzer, I just saw like a blush duo, especially like this is beautiful for fall. I was able to use this one as a bronzer. It's a little bit of like a yellowy undertone, so for me, I would probably just use these two as like a blush combo, honestly, or like I used it today. But I think that it's an amazing formula, and it blended out like a dream, even though like my makeup was a hot mess today just because the day in general has been crazy. I feel like today has been like 3 days in one. As you saw throughout the video, I constantly was changing my shirt because I had so much going on today. It's just been one of those days. But anyways, the blush duo slash bronzer, I mean, the formulation is beautiful, and I can't wait to see them kind of extend the shade range and give us some more blushes and bronzers. If they do want to do like a full line of bronzers, that would be awesome because the formula is really nice, but the undertones are perfect for fall. Now the deeper blush, as long as you go in with a little bit, if you have a fair to light skin tone, because she can definitely make a statement nonetheless. So as far as like the lippies, I wanted to show you how I would utilize these lippies. Am I going to wear the black lacquer on its own? No, but I think it is so fun. And also she had mentioned that you could do like multi-chromes on top of this for like a fun effect, and honestly I love mixing and matching my lippies, so just one dot of this can really transform the lip color in general. You can mix and match it. If you have a warm tone lip and you're doing like a cool tone eye, you could just do one drop of black and it will just, like, you know what I'm saying. I think it's a beautiful formulation. They all smell amazing. I personally love the lip oil, and yes, this is a plumper, but I don't feel any like tingliness. It doesn't hurt, it's not painful, and again, it smells delightful. And I have been wearing this off camera as well, just mixing it with other shades to make it just a hint more of like that coolness effect to it. It's not too black, so you don't have to be scared. Like if you just go in a little bit, it's not going to be like boom, you're wearing a black lip gloss. It's not like that. I love it, and it does feel nice. And another thing, like I said, they just smell wonderful. That's something about Ensley Rain that I love. All their lip products just smell amazing, and I think that this shade right here, the Lip Velvet, it's beautiful. I like how it makes me think of fall, this like tone in general, but honestly year round. So the lippies are a huge hit for me. I didn't find anything in this collection where I was like, ooh, like epic fail for me. I love everything. I think that this little mirror combo is compact is so cute. I have not dug into the singles yet, but just by swatching them, oh my Lanta, it is so next level beautiful. If you're a singles girly or guy, you're going to freaking love the singles. Like, they are just, they're next level. Okay, so the kids are up. That means my time of filming is over. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. I really tried to get this up in case any of you had questions and you needed to see some things. If you have any other questions, I'll leave it down below. And I'll also be posting more looks over on Instagram. Let me know if there's any looks in general or any singles that you want me to utilize, and I'll definitely do that for you. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing well. I hope that you are healthy, happy, and safe. Stay beautiful. Bye, guys.